here interviewing Miami Dolphins running back Raheem Mostert. How you doing today, Raheem?
I'm good, Malcolm. How you doing today?
Fantastic. Let's jump right into it, all right?
Yes, sir.
Tell us what you are doing for P&G for Super Bowl week.
So P&G is hosting a Battle of the Paddles, and is being represented by I'm representing Tide, and it's a great opportunity for guys in the league who are considered the best ping pong table tennis players in the entire league. So it's gonna be 8 guys going up against each other, and I'm one of the 8 selected. So it's gonna be fun.
What are you looking forward to the most doing the Battle of Paddles?
Just seeing the level of competition, I guess. You know, it's always fun knowing the guys that are that are considered the best. Just going out here and just having fun.
You love ping pong?
Oh yeah, I do. I've been playing for quite some time now, and it's fun. So you gotta stay tuned, watch. It's live on Twitch, and it's gonna be on at about 7 p.m. Eastern time. So
awesome, Raheem. Let's go to the next question.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us about your training regimen that you do throughout the week.
So my training regimen, and now are we talking off season, or are we talking regular season?
Off season, during the season as
off
well.
Season.
Yeah.
So off season, my training regimen, I at least once the season's over with, I take at least a month and a half to just rejuvenate, get myself right, my mental right, my body right, and then go into the off season workouts. And then in the regular season, I try to stay up to date, try to work out at least 2 to 3 times a week, and that consists of upper body, on Wednesdays, and then lower body on Thursdays, and then some type of like simple workout on Fridays, and then you're ready for the game, come Sunday.
Excellent, Raheem. What were your goals throughout the season, and why were they? Why were those goals something you wanted to check off your list?
So one of my goals was, to be a 1,000-yard rusher. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get that, but I did do 1,000-yard all-purpose, which was awesome. And I tend to try to not limit myself to so many goals. I just try to go out there and play the game for what it is. You can set goals all you want, like yourself. Being a broadcaster, you can always reach the top. But for me, I just try to take it one day at a time, one play at a time, and one game at a time.
Awesome. Next question I got for you. What's your favorite TV series to watch?
Favorite TV series to watch? So I've recently just got done watching the what is it, King of oh man, I can't remember the show. It was so good. I watched the whole thing. Mayor of Kingstown. Yeah, that's a really good show. My wife over here, she helped me out, by the way. She's like, you mean Mayor of Kingstown?
Right.
Yeah. Mayor of Kingstown, that was definitely a great show to watch.
Right.
And if you have any suggestions, do you have any shows that you watch or anything?
I watched Cobra Kai on Netflix.
Okay, Cobra Kai is a good one.
I love Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Karate Kid,
Yeah, Karate Kid growing up, though.
Yeah,
he's going through that phase.
Yeah, I watch Arrow.
Oh, Arrow's a good one, too.
Arrow.
Yeah. Those some good shows, man.
I also watch Supernatural.
Okay.
Yeah.
Supernatural.
I love Supernatural.
When I was younger, I used to watch Supernatural after school. Like, it would come on all the time. And the two brothers, man, they would just, the way they were just fighting the spirituals and stuff like that
Absolutely.
was definitely awesome, man. I love that show.
Speaking of surfing, I hear you love to surf.
Mm-hmm.
So my question for you would be, what is your favorite place to surf, and why is that?
So, yeah, I love surfing, and I'm glad you asked this, Malk, because I grew up in New Smyrna Beach, Florida, which is about 20 minutes south of Daytona, and that's where I grew up surfing. And believe it or not, that's where I love to surf. We don't get the big, huge, gigantic waves some like Maui or somewhere in Hawaii,
Right.
But it's nice and peaceful, and that's where I'm from. So I would definitely have to say New Smyrna Beach.
Awesome. Great. I got a next question for you. It's an unbelievable question. Your favorite memorable moment in the NFL?
Oh man. Favorite memorable moment. I'm gonna give you two. Okay.
Go ahead.
So the first one would be the NFC Championship game. That was definitely the most exciting moment for me, where I rushed for 220 yards and propelled our team to go to the Super Bowl against the Chiefs. That was definitely a moment for me. But I would also have to say the biggest moment was having my son walk on the field after we won the game.
Nice.
It was his first steps he ever took, and as a father, I think that's the I mean, of course, it would be the birth of your child, but
absolutely,
to be able to share a moment like that, where I helped bring a team to the Super Bowl and for him to walk was definitely inspirational for me.
How old is he now?
He's 3.
Wow.
Yeah. At the time, he was like 7-8 months. So yeah, it was definitely a moment for me.
That's really phenomenal, Raheem.
Thanks.
And you have a favorite sport you like to play outside of football, and why is that?
So I have a couple. Of course, ping pong.
Yeah.
That's a sport that I like playing a lot. But also, I like track. Track is definitely a sport that I excel at. If you know my background a little bit, I ran track in college, 4-time Big Ten champ. And yeah, it's that track's always been an outlet for me. It's more.
What events did you do?
I did all. I did a lot. 4x1, 4x4, 200, 60, 100. So
what was your
400.
favorite? What was your favorite one?
The 100. Yeah, I love the 100. That's my race. I felt
about the relays.
Relays are fun too. I actually, you know what? The 4x4 was tough.
Yeah.
Just that's a dog race.
Right.
But honestly, it's pretty fun. It is. And the 4x1. 4x1 is definitely a fan favorite and definitely one that I like too.
Excellent. I got a final question for you, Raheem.
Yes, sir.
And I'm gonna get you out on this, man. What's your funniest Mike McDaniel story and why?
Funniest Mike McDaniel story and why? Oh man, that's a good question, Mal. Oh man. So actually, it's funny because this past, this season, once the season ended, it was actually this year.
Yeah.
Once the season ended, we had our exit interviews, and I went to his office after the season, after we had our final team meeting, and he was like, Raheem, I'm so busy. Like, I would love for you to schedule an interview or schedule a meeting with, my assistant, and we could talk. So in my head, I'm like, okay, well, I've been with this guy for about 6 years now, and now that he got a head coaching job, you want me to schedule an interview with you or a meeting with you? Like, I thought we grew, had a better relationship than that. And so, the day came when I actually had the interview or the meeting with him, and I went into his office. I said, out of all the years that I've been with you, out of everything that we've been through together, you made me schedule a meeting with you, with your assistant. I said, look, man, I thought we had a better relationship than that. And he was like, yeah, I thought we did too. I said, well, next time I don't need to schedule a meeting. He was like, yeah, you might be right. So I was like, man, I couldn't believe this, though. You made me really schedule an interview or meeting with you. And so he was just, like, laughing about it, and it was prety cool. It was a cool moment, though.
Fantastic, Raheem, man. Appreciate you interviewing today, and thanks for your time.
I want to say this, though. I really think you're doing an excellent job with your questions, your interview, your preparation. I'm very impressed by the way you've handled this. You're doing an excellent job, and keep pushing forward, man, because you're doing a great job, and it's unbelievable to see a guy do his thing and for you to be able to sit here and have the confidence and ability to do what you do, man. So I admire you a lot, Malcolm. I know I just met you and everything, man, but I feel like we family. We've been able to conversate and all that. So, man, you're doing a great job, man.
Thanks, Raheem. Appreciate you a lot, man.
Yeah, man.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you for having me, Mal.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you, man. Give me some. There we go.